Joy Fitness 43, and today we're going to start a 5-part series. So we're going to tackle a bunch of different areas of the body. So today we're going to start with shoulders, upper abs, and your inner thigh. And we're going to do 4 different rounds, 4 different exercises for each part. So we're going to do 3 sets for each part. And I've lengthened the workout part by 5 seconds and shortened the recovery time by 5. So you're still going to be working for about a minute, each round. So what I need you to do is to make sure that you're good and ready to go. There's going to be a lot of up and down because the ab portion is on the floor. So you'll have to get up and get down a little bit quicker here for this in that 10 seconds and be ready to work. Alrighty, so we're going to start with our warm-up. Okay, so for our warm-up today, we're just going to start with a side lunge, going in and out. Cool. And then we're going to bring it to the other side and go to the other side of that side lunge. So during this series, we're going to take as many little bits of each body part and break them down and try to work them as best as we can. We'll do shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest and back, and we'll do upper abs, lower abs, obliques, lower back, and then for our 5th one, we'll do a total abs. And then, okay, let's do a reverse lunge. And then for our legs, we're going to do inner thigh, our upper outer booty, our booty itself, our quads, and our hamstrings. So we're going to work on each part. Okay, and then let's take it to the other side. I'm going to use my arms here instead of trying to hold them still. It helps taking them back. So because it's a 5-part series, you can break it up with do it every other day, or you can do it 5 days and then have the weekend for your rest, or you can do it 3 days, take a rest day, and do it 2 more days. However you'd like to do it is good. Okay, let's go ahead and do a rotation. So that you can, as long as you're getting at least 3 days a week, is what we'd like to see. Making sure you're drinking lots of water and eating right. It's a little bit harder to do through the holidays, I know, but we always have excuses for not eating right. Let's take side bends down. So we need to think about this all the time. Do little side bends, try to get a little bit lower each time. Maybe add a little bit more cinnamon or ginger into your diet. A little more flaxseed. All of those things help burn calories, are good for your circulation and brain. More omegas. Okay, so let's arms, because we're going to really use those shoulders today. Like a good shoulder workout. Go. Okay, let's take one shoulder back. Kind of use the whole body there to help that shoulder go back. Take forward. Always working on your range of motion. Okay, so if you've had a shoulder injury, you might want to use a light weight for this workout. Okay, and then the other side, we'll go back first and then forward. Forward. Feeling good. All right, now shake it out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So grab your weights and get yourself ready. So we're going to start with a Y lift. Have the weights here. We're just going to bring them straight up, or as best we can, okay, for our first shoulder exercise. And then we're gonna go into, we're gonna get on the ground and we're just gonna do a crunch with our knees up, and then we're gonna do a sumo squat variation. So let's start the timer. 10-second countdown now. I might have to get different weights. So Y, straight up, so straight arms. Good. Really hold that core in nice and tight. Try not to swing too much. Good. Open those arms up into a Y. Good. Okay, we're going to take it straight down to the ground. Okay. Knees are up. Hands are on the chest. And we're going to crunch. So we want to push those knees away from us just a little bit so that they're not up towards the chest. Good. Make sure you're exhaling, blowing up towards the ceiling, pulling in that belly button, trying to smash your back down towards the floor. All right, so we're going to come up. I'm going to move these weights. Okay, we're going to get down into a squat, and we're going to take a little big step back. Back. Okay, wide legs. Back, wide legs. There's a squat there. Squat here, squat here, squat, squat. There you go. Squat, 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 squat. Good. Squat. You need to stay low. Chin and chest are up. Good. now we're going to start all over. 2 more times. Bend the knees, roll the shoulders back, bring it up. Y. Good. Counts 13 reps. Okay, all the way to the floor. On the back, hands on the chest, knees up, blow out. Smush that belly button down. Big exhale. There you go. Make it a big crunch. Don't just roll up. Try not to make them too fast. Okay, bring yourself up. Okay, big wide legs. Get yourself into that squat. Okay, take it down, then step back. Bring it up. Make sure you get that squat in front. And then step back again. So it's just a sumo squat variation. That little step back puts a little extra, you know, strain, torque on the inner thigh. Okay, one more set after this of everything. Then we're going to change the exercises. Try not to, woo, come up. Okay, grabbing those weights. Okay, one more set. We go. Good. $13 again, okay? That's good. All the way down. Knees up. Go. Now watch your knees. Don't want them to get too close to your chest. Don't speed up your crunches. Take your time. Really blow out that air. Push that belly button down. exercise. Come up, nice wide legs, squat down. Okay, step back. Oh, I forgot the first one. There we go. Stay down. Trying not to rise. Feeling it in that inner thigh. Good. Nice. Okay, time. Okay, get a drink of water. Let's get ready for our next 3. Okay, so now we're going to do a wide press. So before we were just yanking them up here. Okay, we're going to start here and then give them a nice press out like a cheerleader. Alrighty? We're going to do a frog crunch. Now, if you want to, you can add a weight to this. You're going to be holding your hands out in front, legs in frog position or clam position, doing a quick little crunch, okay? And then we're going to do, it says side lunge variation. It's for leg on bench. We're going to be doing that. So we're going to be doing a what are we going to be doing? We're going to be doing a plie squat, okay, with a pulse on this one, okay, up and down. Alrighty, so let's get ourselves going. We're going to 10-second countdown. Grab those weights. Okay, here we go, up and down. Out to a Y, not straight over the head. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. That's it. Strong wrists. Coming down. So I'm going to take one weight with me, see if I can do it with weight. Okay, feet are in the clam, and we're just going to press. Alrighty, so putting that weight down, coming up, we're going to get into our plie squat. Okay, toes are out like a ballerina, and we're just going to pulse it down. So as low as and as wide as you can go. So every time you do it, you might want to see if you can get lower and wider. Maybe as you do it, you might get a little bit more limber. As soon as you start not feeling that stretch, might take it out a little bit more. Little pulses. Good. Okay, woo! Bring it back in. Alrighty. Grab those weights. Here we go. Try to make sure you're doing a Y and not straight up. Slowing down. Get your biceps too, doesn't it? Okay, take it down, grab that one weight if you want it. You don't have to use it. Whew. Here we go. Little crunch. Feet are in frog or clam position. Bottoms of your feet are touching. We're just doing a little crunch up. Gotta get that weight right. There we go. Get the top of your abs. Okay, good. Okay, so we're doing, play squat. Sorry, I was already looking at what we were supposed to do next. There we go, down and up. Little teeny pulses. Wider, a little lower. Okay, whew. Bring that back in. That was graceful, right? Okay, last set. Okay, here we go. Press it. Breathe. That's it. Get that Y. Okay. Whew. That was tough. Okay, onto the floor. Froggy press. Here we go. Push that belly button down. Contract those upper abs. Ooh, oh, it's too much. I'm going to drop that weight and just use my hands. might want to get a smaller weight to do those abs. Whew, okay, there we go. Coming up. The gay squat. Okay, here we go. Nice and wide. Nice and wide. Get it wider when you need to. When you stop feeling that little tug between the legs, you're going to have to go a little bit wider so that you feel a constant stretch between those thighs, okay? Good. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, time. Bring it back in. Graceful. That was. Get a drink of water. Okay, so now we're going to do a rotating press. Weights are going to start facing you, okay? And then we're going to bring it up, okay? Around, rotating, and then pressing up. Okay, so then we're going to do a weighted toe tap. So we're going to hold one weight above our head and our chest, and we're going to try to touch our toes with it. We're going to be lying on our back. Okay, and then we're going to do a Cossack Lunge for our, an alternating Cossack Lunge for our legs, for the inside thighs. Okay, so let's get those weights ready. So we should be ready. Okay, bringing those weights up, facing you. Palms are facing you. Okay, bend those knees a little bit, and then we're going to bring them up. Fold that belly button in, don't sway your back. Almost time. That's 18. Okay, so we're gonna go down on the ground. You're gonna take one weight, okay? Legs are up. Pull those toes down. And we're just gonna crunch up, trying to get the weight to the toes. Alrighty, now we're going to go ahead and stand up and get ready for a Cossack Lunge. Okay, so Cossack Lunge is when your toe is up and you're on your heel, okay? So I like to put my hand down just to give myself a little balance. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So you're spinning on your heel, toe is up. Good. That's it. Just keep going from side to side. Make sure you feel that stretch before you change sides. Alrighty. Round 2. Okay, here we go. Spin it. Weights. Palms facing you. Then turn it as it comes up. Palms facing me. Good. Okay. That's 14. Woo. Alrighty. Okay, on the ground. One weight. Press it up. So you want to have your heels pressed up towards the ceiling, your toes kind of coming towards you, so, or at least flat feet. So you don't want your toes pointed. You want them pointed down towards you. And we're just pressing that 10 pounds or 5 pounds or 2 pounds up towards us, the feet. Pushing that belly button into the mat, but not super fast. We're really trying to contract those upper abs. Alrighty. Cossack lunge. Nice wide legs. Ready? Okay, so we're going to spin and come down. So it's all about sticking that opposite hip out and coming down. That's graceful. And if you're limber, it's harder to get that stretch in there, so you have to go down a little bit further. Alternating side to side. And the more you do it, the more limber you get. And so you're going to have to work on each side. All right, a little bit more to make sure you feel it every time. And you might even feel it going up into your glutes a little bit, which is fine, which is what you want it to do. It's all connected. Okay, we started those shoulders for our 3rd round. Good. Woo-hoo. This will kind of get your tricep, doesn't it? Okay, take it down to the ground. Let's do those abs. Legs up. Flex those toes. Make sure you're breathing, contracting that belly button down into the ground, flexing the upper abs. Breathing. All done with a breath. Alrighty, last time for the Cossack Lunge. You know what I mean. Okay. Okay, here we go. So down, and then to the other side. So I gotta get my legs a little bit wider. I have this heater behind me, and it's really warming up my tushy. The other side. So I gotta take it down as low as I can go. Good. Keep going. So we have 50 seconds that we're working. So you're probably getting 15 or more reps in. All right. Walking yourself back up. Okay. Whew. Okay, last set of 3. Get yourself a drink. So the last exercise we're going to do on the ground. So after our ab exercise, we're going to stay on the ground. So what we're going to do is for our last shoulder exercise. It says we're gonna do just a front raise, alternating straight arm front raise. Okay. So it's kind of nice. So we don't have to like bring it up over our head or anything. So it's just going to come out right here. Okay. And then then you're going to take one or both of your weights and you can put them behind you and you can hold on to the weights, or if you have something that can't move, like a chair or the lip of the couch or something, check it for sharp things first that you want to hold on to, because we're going to do a heel raise and work on our upper abs, okay? And we're going to try to keep up the entire time instead of dropping our legs and bringing them back up. We're just going to drop our back a little bit and come back up. Drop our back a little bit and come back up. And then we're going to come down for our legs and we're going to do a crisscross open with our legs and get as wide as you can. That's what we're going to target that inner thigh. All right? Sounds like fun. Alrighty, so I'm going to hit that 10-second timer. You're going to grab your weights. Bend those knees a little bit, and let's just do an alternating front raise. So it only comes up to shoulder height, okay, when we do this one. So you don't need to fling it all the way over your head or anything, okay? So just to the top of the shoulder. There's so many shoulder exercises. We're only doing 4. And there's ones you can do with bands and cables and dumbbells. Well, we're doing some with dumbbells, but bars and on the ground. And so we're just going to do this one here to finish it off. We did a lot of things where we raised it over our head, and I know that's hard. Okay, so we're going to do the heel raise. I'm going to put these weights behind me. Hopefully they'll help keep me in place. Okay, so we're going to stay here, and we're just going to raise up. That's it. So don't let those legs come back down. Just keep going up. So we're gonna relax those. Okay, hands out of the way to the sides, legs stay up. Okay, and we're gonna crisscross. So crisscross, open wide. Crisscross, open wide. Crisscross, open wide. Crisscross, open wide. So of course when you're crisscrossing, you know, you want to kind of make sure you change it up each time. Doesn't matter, probably not, because one always goes in front of the other anyway, right? And you're bound to change it up sooner or later. We just want to make sure that open wide, oops, sorry heater, happens. You can feel that little tug between the legs. All right, so from here, we need to get up, get ready for our front raise. Okay, here we go. Yay, front raise. That's kind of fun, right? In with some fun moves. Try to stay as still as you can, just using those shoulders. Whew, feeling it now. Alrighty, here we go. Weights down, joy down. Finding those weights. Ooh, bring yourself back. Lift that high knee. Almost time. Alrighty. Okay, open those arms up so we can start doing legs here. Keep those legs up nice and high. Straighten them out, crisscross, and then open. Now here you can point those toes a little bit. Now think about how those legs feel. Also think about where your chin is so that you're breathing. Do you need to slow it down when you open it to make sure you get it out far enough? I kind of like point my toes a little bit more on this one. There we go. Alrighty, now last round. We're gonna be done here in a minute. Okay, 3 minutes. Grab in the weight. Now, I know some of you don't like all this up and down stuff, but it is such an important function to be able to get up and down off the ground. When you lose that simple ability, then your health starts going downhill. So, you need to be able, even if you help yourself, push yourself up, if you're still able to get up and down off the ground, it's important, okay? No matter how you do it, whether you're grabbing onto a chair, pushing yourself up on the couch and using your hands. Of course, we want to be able to do it if there's nothing around us also. So that ability is important. Get weights down, joy down, fix your pants. Okay, woo, time, let's go. I'm going to try not to roll down on my back as much for this set. Whoa, makes a difference when you don't go down on your back as much. Okay, arms out. Get those legs ready. Woo! Whoops, sorry, Peter. Okay, I'm trying to change up my legs each time I go over. So watch those legs. Good job. Right, left, right, left, right. So getting harder and harder to pull them back in. Yep. I think I'll be sore tomorrow. What about you? Okay. Excellent. Okay. Roll yourself up. Okay. Get yourself a drink of water. That was wonderful. Okay. Let's get ourselves to our 5-minute cool down. Okay. Feet together. Just kind of give them a little shake. Now, rock on each side so that your booty's not all twisted underneath your hiney. And with your own strength, kind of press down on the knees. Don't use your hands to try to press you down. Excellent. Just give that a little stretch. That's good. Okay, so inside thighs, upper abs, and shoulders is what we did today. So this is workout 1 of 5, a 5-part series. And we'll get the other ones in the next 4 workouts, okay? And then relax, okay? Whew. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take one leg out. We're gonna tuck one leg in so that the inside of your bottom of your foot touches the inside, and we're just going to bring ourselves forward, and we're looking up over. Okay, we're not hunching over, so our back is straight, and we're just reaching forward. Good. Because along with the inside thigh, we get under the leg a little bit too. We get our glutes. Okay, we're going to bring it up. Let's trade sides. So remember to drink lots of water. Again, look out in front of the toe, trying to have a straight back. Maybe you feel it in your hip a little bit too. I know I do, especially those Cossack lunges. Those always get my hips also. And like I said, this series can be done Monday through Friday because there's 5 days of it. Or you can do it every other day, have a little rest day in between. Just depends on how heavy your weights are that you use. If you want to hold weights while you do the leg portion, and use weights when you do each of the ab parts too. You can throw weights in there too if you need to make it a little bit harder, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and crisscross applesauce. Because that'll just make it a little bit more challenging for you. And you don't have to use just one set of weights. You can have a couple different types of weights when you do this. So maybe you want to use 10-pound weights for your arms and 5-pound weight when you do the abs. And maybe you want to pick up, you know, the 10s again, or 110 turn when you do the legs. So, you know, experiment and see how you want to add and delete from some of these things when you do these exercises. Maybe you want to wear a band around your legs when you do the legs. In one of these workouts, we're going to use a band. So if you don't already have a band, you might want to get one so that you can use a band. When we're going to do outer thighs in a little bit, and so you might want to get a band for that. Good thing to get, right? Okay, fingertips behind you, okay? Lift the chest, lift the chin just a little bit. Don't drop your head back. And stretch those abs out a little bit more. Good, okay, now wrap your arms around you like you're trying to grab onto your shoulder blades. Breathe. So your arms are above your breasts and they're on top of your chest. Okay, if you can get them up there. Okay, now reach up. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. Now the other arm is going to be on top though. Okay, so you switched arms. Wrapping them around. Breathing and then up. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to bring one arm across. Now you're underneath. Start at your shoulder, slide it down until you can feel your bicep and tricep, and you're going to hold right there, and you're going to pull across a little bit, okay? Smushing it in. Okay, and then you're going to release it, and we're going to do the other side. Start at the shoulder, slide it down, hold on to the bicep, tricep. And you know, when we say we work shoulders, you know, we're concentrating on the shoulder muscle, but you also use everything else too. You're going to use your bicep, your tricep, and your back, and your chest too when we do those exercises, because you can't just completely isolate one muscle group. Your secondary muscles have to help. So you might be sore more than one place. It just depends on where you're weaker, you know. And then you're going to release it. Okay, shake it out. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, that was great. Part one of a 5-part series. So shoulders, upper abs, and inner thighs is what we did today. Subscribe and share this with other people if you like it. And this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. Thank you for being with me today, and I will talk to you next time when we do part 2. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.